to McKinney Field, to Kylie, to Sydney D, to those that don't be feeling me, I ask y'all, why are y'all not feeling me? The reality is most Mormon girls do not want to date me. They rather fake love or hate me. They rather try to escape me. They rather try to underrate me. But I want to try to show y'all that I'm a real person who does everything he can not to be cursing, not to be reversing, not to be hurting, but to be loving, to be above all through the grace of God, to become an angel in the sky through his rod. I say, to this day, I'm going to try to do things the Lord's way. And if Mormon girls do not want to follow, that's okay. They can go ahead in their sorrows. But I promise y'all, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the next week, I will follow the Lord, the God's grace. Through him, I have a perfect face. Even though the girls in St. George, Forest Park, Atlanta, Lakewood, or no matter where they are, they'll always be superstars. They'll always be glowing stars. Because no matter what, they'll always shine and be glowing like cars. But they can't start without the Lord, because without the Lord, they will not get far. They need to know that they will par if they do not know how to turn to the Lord, because for him, he is the rising star. I feel bad for Mormon girls and Mormon women who do not want to listen to what I'm trying to help them to get through their own mission. I'm not asking to be a husband. I'm asking to be a best friend. But if you don't see that, then you're just a loose end. I apologize that I'm not a good friend, but I try to do what I can to make it to the Lord's high end. I'm sorry. I try to be somebody. But I promise you, you are somebody. Don't think that you are nobody. The girl that fell from the stories in BYU, I'm sorry that they judged you. They just do not know how to see you. My darling, you are an amazing, just like the Jesus Christ statue. I promise you, everyone that believes in him, he will rise and light your light-hearted. It will not never make it dim. I apologize to most of these Mormon women that I have dismissed. I promise y'all, I'm sorry. I'm no longer mad you did not give me a kiss. I promise y'all that I am not missed, but I am just following the Lord's path, for I will forever be reminisced. I thank you all for making me who I am, and I'm sorry that you feel rotten like spam, but I apologize. If you turn unto him, you will follow, just like the rising sun that dims. And Mrs. Castro, I apologize you're going through sorrow, but I promise you, if you turn to him and acknowledge that you have friends that love you until tomorrow, or more than tomorrow, then you will feel the high grace of the Spirit that you shall follow.